Rise and shine. It's deadlift day. God damn it. What's going on, guys? Just literally woke up. It is Thursday morning. Normally my leg days are Fridays, but I'm getting sick of having to do legs in between classes, so I'm starting to do legs on Thursdays, my day off. So it's 9:15. Let me show you what I'm doing here before I weigh in. This is how I prepared for the few days that I'll be here. Some rice cakes, nut butter, food scale over there, a couple veggies, silverware, basic stuff. And then as far as meats go, just a couple of bags of spinach, a couple meals, some chicken, egg whites. It's time to weigh in. I know I'm gonna be lighter, so I'm a little excited, a little nervous. Set this down. There it is, guys. Sub 200 pound weigh-in. See how I'm looking. Alright, let's get a meal in. So this is how I'll be breaking the fast this morning. Got 20 grams of protein from chicken, about a quarter cup of mixed veggies, 50 grams of carbs from cream of rice, a little bit of cocoa powder, a couple of stevia packets, and a scoop of protein, mixed up, heated, cake style. Put some pancake syrup on it, that's it. Let's do this. Took a little longer to make all this food than I expected, but I gotta eat. Alright guys, finally warmed up to 405. I pulled this last Friday for 3 sets of 5 at like a 202.5 morning weight. 196 or 199.6 today, so Sebastian and Mike came out today to come get a lift session. Thank God, because I'm feeling drained, but we got 405 here. We got to lift off these little 1/2 inch, 1 inch mats because the floors are cracking, so I'm gonna keep my shoes on, which are realistically the same height. So we're gonna do that. Pull this first set of 405, so hopefully everything goes well. Shoot for 15 reps total or more, so let's do it. Come on. Got it, let's go. Come on, 2 more. Let's go, 1 more. 1 rep, let's go. Up. Come on. Easy. What's going on, guys? Finishing my last set of 405. As you can see, speed off the floor and speed of the whole rep is a little slower than normal. This is on purpose. I'm trying to kind of make these 405s seem like individual reps, more like singles rather than grouping sets. So as you guys know, I've pulled 405 for 50 or 14 or something like that in one set, but the idea here is to kind of spend more time working in the movement and just doing more individual repetitions. So big shout out to Sebastian and Mike, which you saw amping me up for these sets. I was talking to Sebastian yesterday, I forget what about, and I told him I had legs the next day, and I was like, dude, you and Mike should come out because it's going to be miserable. I'm weighing very little, or I've lost weight. And I got to pull 405 3 sets of 5 again. I don't know how it's going to go down. So luckily and fortunately they came out, so that's pretty dope of them. I always have good training sessions with them anyways, but it was just nice to have them there because I really needed that push. And then we went into, I went into 225 for a set off of 2 plates. If you guys don't do deficits, I really suggest you try them because you will feel a lot of stimulation in your quads, especially if you don't pull fast. Pull with a normal speed. Don't try to grip and rip off the ground like you want to, you know, just do like a rep PR and just move the weight. Really pull it slowly, engage every muscle, and you'll feel the hell out of it in your quads. So I'm going to show you the last few reps of this set. I did a set of 20 and then over 20. And here I'm kind of getting a little sloppy just trying to finish it. But at this point it was brutal. And one thing I want to point out, guys, I noticed on these hamstring curls that when I stretch all the way and come up, it's really easy, this part of the motion. So as you're going to see here, I'm coming up, going to about just past 90 and flexing. And I did a few sets like that where I stopped past 90 and then I started the rep from there to really focus on the contraction and the finishing part of the movement. Now, full range of motion is best, but if you're trying to stimulate the muscle and you're carrying momentum to the full range, it's not going to really allow you to contract and flex that muscle. So if you guys are doing full range stuff, you know, try throwing in like a 21 style set every now and then and just see how it feels. You'll get a different feeling for how the muscles contract, but I really felt it. My hands were burning like hell when I went to squats, so check it out. Alright guys, ego is checked at the door after those deads. Hitting a little bit of squats after murdering the hamstrings. Sets of 10, 10, 10, 10, about 3-4 sets in. So let's add a couple pounds, get the reps in. Can't go ask the grass because I'm just trying to reintroduce this mobility in this form. So fingers crossed, always trying to squat again, but just as the knee lets me. So let's work a little bit. And the last point I mentioned was how my hamstrings were burning during squats. Sitting back, just going above parallel, my hamstrings were on fire. So really, really good stimulation. And the same concept I applied here. So as you can see, I'm not worrying about stretching my quad on the way down. I mean, when we sit, our legs are always 90 degrees. It's not a very big stress to bring the leg back down. What is a big stress is to kind of stop it at like a half or 3/4 range and then extend it back up. So you're seeing me here getting to about just before 90 degrees, like 110, and then extending again. And again, I'm not recommending you just stop doing full range of motion, but if you feel it better and you feel the muscle getting way more exhausted and getting a much harder contraction, spend some time in those areas and don't be afraid to kind of try a couple half reps so you can get the feeling of how you want it to feel in the full reps, so you don't speed through it when you're using full range of motion, which I'm guilty of. So last few reps I was dropping it and just trying to force it out, but as you can see, the lines in the legs are coming. Legs aren't an emphasis in my training, unfortunately, just because it does leave my knees sore, so I just like to hit them once a week, which is great for me. It takes a lot of time, and if you're trying to build your legs, you definitely should be doing some work at least 1.5 to 2 times per week. So as I get better, I may incorporate more legs, but for me it works. I trained legs and squatted and deadlift for so many years that if I just have one good session a week, I'm pretty much able to maintain. So if I do want my legs to get bigger, I'll go for it, but hitting calves now. So ended up going as heavy as I could on this for 8 clean reps and then just busting out some more, and my calves are killing me right now. It's 11:15 Thursday night, the night of this leg day, and just by playing with them a little bit, I can feel the hell out of them. So, and my quads hurt too. Very productive leg day. Again, thanks Sebastian and Mike for coming out, making me kick my own ass. It was such a sweet workout, and yeah, just really happy with how everything went. Hamstring sweep of peace on this. Did a couple adductors, you know, finished off with a couple heavy sets, and that was that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned. Peace. Got the 40 minutes done total. I'm wrecked, so shake and stretch. Alright guys, so we are finally back in the car. It's a little rough, a little dirty, but I got my money back, so it's time to enjoy the car and put that money that I got back towards figuring out what the deal is. I don't really hear the noise though, so we'll see if it's any better. Oh, but it feels so good to be back in it. It's crazy how much better it feels than the rental.